Hello. Okay, I'm just waiting for people to just join in. Let's just give 2 minutes more. Mm, okay. Just checking in if I'm live. I guess I am live, but um, just a minute. All right. Okay, I see one person is joining. Okay. Okay. Cool. Uh, Hi Shaili. Thank you so much because I was just wondering, like, have I gone live because I didn't see anybody join in. Okay, Seema. Thank you. Thank you so much for acknowledging. Okay. Cool. So now that I see people here, I think we shall start the session. So, yes, good evening. This is Bhavya Gumaste here. And today the topic is going to be how to flow in life with ease. Okay, so when we were actually just an interesting bit I wanted to tell before, like, starting off with the session. Hi, Anju. Hi, Sharda. Glad to see you all. Thank you all for joining in. Um, so, I'm Bhavya Gumaste, and today the topic would be flowing in life with ease. And when we were actually supposed to pick the topic, that I'm going to present for the day, so this came in front of me in the radical space. And I was like a little apprehensive, thinking like, there's so many radical facilitators, mentors who have already touched on this topic. And what is it I am going to talk new about it? But then something very beautiful happened. I just realized, I don't know how many of you are radical students here, um, but there's something very beautifully happens, when you keep getting the same messages again and again. So, for example, um, we are not the same, right? Like throughout the day, or even like what we wear as children, or forget about that long. Like it could be just a week, or few years before this. Like what we are is so much more than our identity, the name, or the physical body that we are. Um, at any given point of time, we are kind of a plus of our the emotions, the circumstances, the way people have responded to us, and so many things, right? We keep evolving day in and day out. Every minute, every second, we are evolving as individuals. And sometimes the message that I get in a radical space, the way I would have interpreted it probably yesterday or day before yesterday, is not the same as how I interpret it now. So I think this particular topic, flowing in life with ease, was something that was meant for all of you who have joined in, and to me as well, so that it happens, uh, you know, in a mutual space. Yes, divine goddess, you are right. And yeah, I know it's a beautiful topic because this is something I was struggling, at least last year. Until last year, I took a while to get in terms with the flow of life. And good that it presented in front of me so that, like, I can also share, like, how things changed for me as and when I started accepting things. All right. So, whenever we think of flow of life, right? What is accepting flow of life? How do you even know that whatever is happening to you at this point of time is in sync with your life purpose or with your life flow? Hi, Upasana. So how do we know that we are in flow? Just give it a thought. So is it that what you see, what you perceive is good for you, or or in the limited scope of your cognitive ability, what you think could be best for you is what is flow of life? So sometimes it happens, if you look back, years back, or any incident in the past, whichever timeline, at this point of time you feel chalo acha hua, ye ho gaya. If not, I wouldn't have been there here, right? But at that point in timeline, you didn't have the same thing. You were like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Why did, I mean, like, I did everything to get this. It could be relationships. Yeah. It could be with your sasuma or with your boyfriend or with your husband, or like, it could be your professional life. You would do everything that you can. You would give your 100% best, and still things are not working for you. Simply doesn't work. And what do? We end up cribbing, sulking, whining ki, luck is not in my favor, universe is not in my favor, nobody is supporting me. The victim me shows up, that everything is going against me. No matter what, I'm not getting it. But don't you think that is the time of self introspection that we all need, where we just sit back calm, acha ruko, something is not working, and I have given all my best. And still, if it is not working, that means this is not meant to happen. This was not in my path. And I am the ziddy one, I am the stubborn one, trying to control things, take charge, and manipulate life where the universe doesn't want it to happen it that way. And what happens? Ultimately, either you will not get it, or even if you get it, you're not happy with it, or maybe at that point of time your mind has changed and you don't want it, right? So what is flow then? Accepting everything that comes your way, even if it is pain, if it is suffering, or it could be some confusion or anger or even joy for that matter. How many of you agree with me, like, if I say, are you willing to welcome and embrace the joy also that comes to your life? I'll just give you one quick example. I don't know why today, because this topic is very close to my heart. I'm taking, examples from my own life. I'm sorry about it. But in one of the last year, in my vision board, I had put a fitness certification as my target. And in 2 months, it got manifested. I got the certification without giving an exam, without even like me having to prove myself. I didn't earn it, but I got it. But then I wasn't happy. How did I get that? Because there was this COVID situation happening, and there was people couldn't go out, so the test couldn't happen, the physical test couldn't happen, and finally I ended up getting the certificate. But the me, all I wanted is a certificate. That's what I put in the vision board. But I wasn't happy. The simple reason is I had the how attached to it. I wanted to earn it. I have certain associations on how I'm getting things in my life. And I didn't embrace the joy. I didn't celebrate. So this is one example where we also have some resistance, not just accepting the negative or the not so happy sides of life, but also the happy side of life, because we want it to be in a certain way only. Otherwise, we are not okay with it. Are you guys able to resonate with it? So now, is it really possible that we become so open that, like, we start merging with all these underlying natural order of the universe that exists, and say, chalo, ye bhi theek hai, wo bhi theek hai, whatever is given to me, I'm happy with it, I'm going to embrace it. Is it that easy? Chalo, kal assume some accident happens, and I'm like, okay, 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 good, 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 accident happened, and this is what is meant to probably happen. No, we are human, right? We have emotions. And yes, negative things do impact us. But how quickly you snap out of it and how smoothly you come out of it is what makes life a easy flow. Because life is full of strife and, the ups and downs. That there is no way that we can um, get out of it. It isn't a cakewalk, but happens with Radical. Yeah, Shaili, you're right. Yeah, we all need tools. So Radical is also one of the tools. Radical, we need gurus, we need mentors to lead our way, right? Even the gurus, even the mentors need mentors. That's how life is. Yeah. So how do you think then we can bring this shift in us? The shift that, it's okay. Whatever life is throwing at me, I'll receive it humbly, I'll embrace it, and I'll see how I can sail through this. A small shift, a slight shift in the lens of perception. And what is that shift? Instead of thinking that something in life has been done to you, why not think that something is done for you? Why do you always see your luck, fate, universe as something like they're trying to conspire something bad, or like, something wrong into your life? Why don't you see it more optimistically, that perhaps life is happening for you? So with a slight change of perception, you will then start realizing, chalo, something bad happened to me, the so-called bad, but I don't know the brilliance. Because right now, at this point of time, in all these emotions, all these circumstances and pressure, I might not be able to understand कि ये क्यों हो रहा है मेरे लाइफ में, इसमें इससे कुछ भलाई होगा क्या? No, I don't know. But later, few years from now, like down the lane, when I go back, connect the dots, probably all of these things make a huge lot of sense to me. Ah, I didn't get that job, but I got a better job after few years. Had I been there, probably I would have been stuck there. So we have a very limited perception. Let's accept that first. And the universe there, which is taking care of us, uh, knows the bigger picture and knows what is best for us. So all that we need to do is trust. And all these experiences are giving us a chance to heal ourselves, to change ourselves, to learn, grow, and just evolve to the fullest potential that you can be. Accepting and acknowledging your own shadow self and who you are makes it easy, right, Shelly? Yes, right? So we need to kind of reframe our mind and see, life is asking you to give it that one chance, one time, that non-judgmental perspective. And we don't do that. We keep judging life time and again. अरे ये हो गया मेरे साथ, वो हो गया. but we don't know the brilliance. Would you give yourself, your life, that one benefit of doubt that life is taking care of you to reach your destination the right way at the right time? And trust me, there is tremendous pressure, tremendous power in actually consciously aligning ourselves to this flow, which somehow I don't know what holds back or holds us back. There is a lot of resistance, like, what if, what if I become alone? What if I'm going in the wrong way? What if people mock at me, the decisions that I made? See, no one knows. You might fail, you might pass, whatever the situation is. No one knows. But ye jo certainty, the fear that surrounds it, that kinds of holds us back. These are the resistances. It builds resistances around us to not just flow. We want to take charge. No, 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 no. I don't think this might work. Let me play safe. In that playing safe ke chakkar mein, we try to control things. We try to take charge of things and start manipulating it. And that's where things mess up. So let's let go of all of these need in us, that kujli in us, to go and uh, meddle with life. Let the universal energies take its time to work wonders in our life. Only that we need to give the time and trust that jo path mein hame, it is taking us. One, we need to trust it. Second, we need to embrace it. Chalo, whatever comes our way, we will handle it. The third is surrender. That's what we kind of. But once you actually get used to this, right? As we keep on practicing this, you can see the change within you, that at least I could see, that you become more skillful. You become more like, calmer towards things happening in your life, towards people around you. Instead of that react and stress state, you will go into a more aware acceptance and, okay, relax. Hey yaar, hua hai to, what next? Let's stay calm. Let's swim through. And when you're in this calm state, actually you can see how you can regulate things within you and outside you. Things will all start falling in place automatically. This is very magical. It's just a small shift, small, conscious effort that we need to put to rewire how we think. Ki life is working in favor of us and we need to trust that, right? All right. So with that, now I have a slight change in how we will be taking this session forward. It just occurred to me over the session now, because it says flow of life. So I don't want to just do the radical statements and leave for the day. Rather, what we can do is, before we all close our eyes and start, you can just, for a minute, in your space, think, what is it that is not, that is resisting you to flow in your life? What is it that causes a lot of anxiety and mere sath kuch galat hoga kind of thoughts? Whatever is a trigger for that, maybe you can put down in the comment box, and we can work on the affirmations. And today, instead of we doing individual, um, just like I read a radical affirmation for one person and one person reads and rest of them are, they're disconnected. Let's not do that way. Let's work as a team today. So each one is going to affirm for every other person in the room. Okay, so you can just drop down the resistances that you have, which is not allowing you to flow, okay, on the comment box. And then we close our eyes, we'll just center ourselves, and we will do some recitations followed by individual readings. And if people have something like, coming up, you can please feel free to put it on the comment box, because I want this one particularly to be more interactive. I want things to flow between us two. All right. Okay. um Okay, Nadine. All right. I'm so sorry. Okay. And okay, Shaili and Nadine have already come up with it. Rest of you, please drop your, you know, the resistances that's holding you back. Meanwhile, let's close our eyes now. Take a deep breath through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Do it 3 more times. Connect to the flow of your breath. Connect to that awareness that is flowing in your body as your breath. Connect to the radical masters, your angels, your guides, the prime resource energy. Connect to the divine consciousness. Connect to the universal one consciousness. Now let's all do these affirmations together with an intent to let the effects of these affirmations flow to everyone in this room, through you, through me, and through all of us. All right. Okay. So let's start now. Life is easy. Life is effortless. Life is a lot of fun. Life is easy. Life is effortless. Life is a lot of fun. I stay open to life. You may want to open your arms if you want to. I stay open to life. 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 I stay open to changes. 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 All that happens for a greater good. 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 There is a brilliance in all that is. 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 I respect and embrace the ups and downs of life. I respect and embrace the ups and downs of life. I respect and embrace all the ups and downs of life. There is an order in all chaos. 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 I look forward to life. 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 At any point of time, if any one of you are just having a feeling to use your body to some gestures with these statements, please feel free to use your body. Okay, it could be using your hands, or like if you want to move, please feel free to do that. I accept what I am. I accept what I have. I accept where I am. I accept where I'm being moved to. I accept what I am. I accept what I have. I accept where I am, and I accept where I'm moved to. I accept what I am. I accept what I have. I accept where I am, and I accept where I'm moved to. Resistance to flow is my soul's love. Resistance to flow is my soul's love. Resistance to flow is my soul's love. My stubbornness to flow in life is my soul's love. My stubbornness to flow in life is my soul's love. My stubbornness to flow in life is my soul's love. My judgments towards my life is my soul's love. My judgments towards my life is my soul's love. My judgments towards my life is my soul's love. My need to control and take charge of my life is my soul's love. My need to take my need to control and take charge of my life is my soul's love. My need to control and take charge of my life is my soul's love. My need to be perfect is my soul's love. My need to have a perfect life is my soul's love. My need to have a perfect life is my soul's love. My perception of perfection is my soul's love. My perception of perfection is my soul's love. My perception of perfection is my soul's love. My guilty of controlling and taking charge of my life is my soul's love. My guilt of controlling and taking charge of my life is my soul's love. My guilt of taking charge and controlling my life is my soul's love. My guilt of manipulating life is my soul's love. My guilt of manipulating life is my soul's love. My guilt of manipulating life is my soul's love. My fear towards life is my soul's love. My fear towards life is my soul's love. My fear towards my life is my soul's love. My guilt of not being in the present is my soul's love. My guilt of not being in the present is my soul's love. My guilt of not being in the present is my soul's love. Overthinking is my soul's love. Overthinking life is my soul's love. Overthinking life is my soul's love. My desperation to author my life is my soul's love. My desperation to author my life is my soul's love. My desperation to author my life is my soul's love. My reaction towards life is my soul's love. My reaction towards life is my soul's love. My reaction towards life is my soul's love. Feeling victim is my soul's love. Feeling victim is my soul's love. Feeling victimized is my soul's love. Taking charge in order to avoid being victimized is my soul's love. Taking charge in order to avoid being victimized is my soul's love. Taking charge in order to avoid being victimized is my soul's love. Seeing the brilliance in being victimized is my soul's love. Seeing the brilliance in being victimized is my soul's love. My emotions are my soul's love. Honoring my emotions are my soul's love. Honoring my emotions are my soul's love. Honoring my emotions are my soul's love. Healing with ease is my soul's love. Healing with ease is my soul's love. Healing with ease is my soul's love. Evolving with courage is my soul's love. Evolving with courage is my soul's love. Evolving with willingness is my soul's love. Evolving with willingness is my soul's love. Evolving with surrender is my soul's love. Evolving with surrender is my soul's love. Thriving towards my fullest potential is my soul's love. Thriving towards my fullest potential is my soul's love. Consciously aligning to loss of creation is my soul's love. Consciously aligning to loss of creation is my soul's love. My need to react to life is my soul's love. My need to react to the experiences of life is my soul's love. Fear of unknown is my soul's love. Fear of future is my soul's love. Fear of what I'm thinking is my soul's love. Fear of what next is my soul's love. Fear of loneliness is my soul's love. Fear of losing loved ones is my soul's love. Fear of losing everything is my soul's love. My need to trust the universe is my soul's love. Anticipating true happiness is soul's love. Anticipating true happiness is my soul's love. I am taken care. I am not alone. I am guided well. I'll reach the destination safe and sound. Now, I will be doing individual readings for all of you. Um, I guess most of you have put your names here. Those of you who haven't put your name and who would want a reading, radical reading, you can please put your name. And I would just request all of you to please, affirm the statement that is told for everyone. I mean, to each one of you, like, let's all do the affirmation today. So first, I'll be going with, yeah, Shelly. Shelly, yes. Yeah. Shelly, it is the reminder to perform in spite of and because of environmental adversities. Most people all over the world take pride in negotiating adversities and rough times and often feel like a lotus which grows in spite of and because of the muck around. I remember doing this reading to you, the same reading. Had it come to you, Shelly? Because I remember doing the same message to you a few days back. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll just continue the reading. You could be one of them who has faced considerable challenges and adversities while giving, delivering, discharging, serving, and contributing all that you wanted to and wished for. This happened probably because of the association of adversities with growth. Every time you thought of or desired growth, you inadvertently invited adversities because that is the association you have. That is what you need to break. How about simply recognizing and resolving this association? Do you think you need these adversities in order to perform better in life? How about looking at the possibility of blooming under favorable circumstances? So let's just do this reading. All of you, please do it for Shaili and for us, okay? Because let's work together as one consciousness today. Let's make this affirmation, let's, in our space, repeat it 3 times. I contribute in an easy, effortless, and simplified way. I contribute in an easy, effortless, and simplified way. I contribute in an easy, effortless, and simplified way. Thank you. Shelly, hope that resonates because I remember reading this message for you earlier also. So maybe you need to work on this for a longer time. All right, so I'll be moving on to Nadine. Yeah, Nadine. All right, Nadine. It is a reminder to deal with authority with a constructive attitude. It's basically talking about passive aggressive behavior. When you do not feel like obeying the authority and yet feel forced to comply with their direction and instructions, you may subconsciously sabotage their directive, orders, or intent, even if that goes against your interest. It is time to evaluate the merit in doing so. Make peace with the human authority figure, God, Master, or your own authoritarian parent personality who is constantly bossing over your child personality. Find a way to achieve peace, harmony, constructive approach, and a win win situation for all. Now, let's all affirm this along with Nadine. I constructively respond to the authority figures in my life and opt for a win win situation. I constructively respond to the authority figures in my life and opt for a win win situation. I constructively respond to the authority figures in my life and opt for a win win situation. Nadine, hope that resonates with you. Please do let me know. Meanwhile, I'll move on to Prem. Hello, Prem. Yes, we'll do the reading. I hope, Prem, I didn't see you in the beginning. Like, I hope you were there for the session in the beginning because we did some affirmations and just to know that you know the context. Okay. Prem, it is reminder to give space to others. Why would you be possessive about any person, a pet, an object, a certain situation, an experience and deprive them of liberty and the space that they deserve? As you realign to the security within, you know that all that is meant for you is going to be there with you. Rejoice and cherish love in every moment of togetherness and have faith in future possibilities of better experiences, trusting that eventually all that is good for you shall happen in the best possible manner. So let's affirm, all of us. I give others the space they deserve. I give others the space they deserve. I give others the space they deserve. All right. The, ne- the next reading would be for Seema. Seema, it is reminder to listen to the universe and others in your universe. There's a difference between hearing and listening. One hears in a passive way, though listening is an active choice one has to make. It is possible that you may not be listening to the universe and people in your universe, Perhaps someone is trying to reach out to you and wish to express something to you. Is it possible for you to open up to create a possibility of active listening to that or those you have been consciously and subconsciously ignoring so far? Whom are you not listening to and why? Maybe that if you question yourself, maybe that will help. Okay, let's affirm now. I actively enhance my listening skills. I actively enhance my listening skills. I actively enhance my listening skills. Also, I would want to affirm I arify my need to ignore. I arify my need to ignore. I arify my need to ignore. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Shaili, I do remember that. Okay. Barinder. Yes. Yes, second time on the go. Yeah. So it's telling you something, Shaili. Barinder. Okay. Barinder, it is a reminder to take permission from others to relax. You deserve to relax periodically amidst your busy life. So allow others to give you the freedom and permission to let you relax or express your need to relax and snatch out some opportunity to relax in your busy schedule. So let's affirm this, Barinder. I deserve to take time off and just relax. I deserve to take time off and just relax. I deserve to take time off and just relax. Does that resonate, Barinder, Prem? Yeah, all right. So I will now move on to Rachit Tiwari. Yes, sir. Rachit, uh, I have a feeling that this message again, I'm reading it second time for Rachit. So just confirm that, however. Reminder to know that experience of social isolation or separation is actually meant to facilitate your liberation. If your life plan involves an experience of liberation, you may eventually manifest a kind of social isolation or separation as one of the ways to achieve that. Of course, it will not be your conscious choice, but due to the sheer association of people with the feeling of being trapped and the association of isolation with independence, you may manifest a situation of social, professional, or personal isolation to liberate yourself. However, this is not really true liberation. Real liberation is a liberty to be yourself wherever you are. And the radical statements would be I claim my liberty to be myself, irrespective of people around me. I claim my liberty to be myself, irrespective of people around me. I claim my liberty to be myself, irrespective of people around me. Yeah, Rachit, let me know if that resonates. Because somehow I remember that, yeah, Prem, Prem is also telling that you had done these affirmations. Yeah. Yeah, I think that see, like I opened up the topic in the beginning, like a flow of life. I was just thinking, why is this topic again come back in this space? So I think today is all about revisiting those messages that were already that knocked our door, but we didn't give heed. So it's waking up us again and telling you have ignored me. All right. Um, okay, Rachit is done. And now, yeah, Sharda. Yes, yes, Sharda. Sharda, oh, this message is coming the second time today only. Reminder to give space to others. Okay. Why would you be possessive about any person, a pet, an object, a certain situation, an experience, and deprive them of the liberty and the space that they deserve? As you realign to the security and the faith within, you know that all that is meant for you is going to be there with you. Rejoice and cherish love in every moment of togetherness and have faith in future possibilities of better experiences, trusting that eventually all that happens is uh, all that all that is good for you shall happen in the best possible manner. Okay, so I give others the space they deserve. I give others the space they deserve. I give others the space they deserve. All right. So, Shada, did that message resonate when I told you the first time? I mean, when I was actually telling it here to somebody else, did it resonate that time too? Just let me know. I'm curious. All right. Who else is left? Anybody else left? Upasana. Upasana, right? Life. Okay, one second. People. Yes, Shaili, that was your affirmation. Uh, yeah, Nadine. Yes, lifetime struggle with authority. I don't know it is lifetime. It is just like until you bring it to your awareness and accept, and you consciously make that effort in you. Okay, it's time to change. So that if it is paving way for the good, let me work around. If you have that willingness, I don't think it's a lifetime struggle. It will be a done and dusted wala struggle. Okay. Okay. Oh, Shaili is actually writing the statements. Thanks, Shaili. That was very sweet of you. Upasana. I overthink not living in the now. Okay. Yes, Upasana. Let me just quickly make a Upasana, reminded to have a command over what you would like to contribute in life, irrespective of a perceived sense of pressure from authorities. You could easily exercise enough command over what you wish to give, impart, contribute, or deliver in your life. Rise above the feeling of being forced to contribute or serve against your wishes. You do have a say in the matter and choose to exercise adequate command over what you serve and how you serve, contribute, give, or share. You do have a command over how much you contribute, to whom do you contribute, when do you contribute, and under which circumstances you contribute. It is just that you have to make use of the choice, right? You have it all in you, the control is with you. So the statement for you will be, I am free to have a command over my contribution. I am free to have a command over my contribution. I am free to have a command over my contribution. Yes, Upasana, does that resonate? Do let me know. Seema, thank you. Yes, Prem, thank you. Barinder, thank you so much. Okay. They deserve, thank you. Yes, it strongly affected me the time you read it first time. See, that's why it came back again. Thank you so much, people. Uh, I'm very grateful to all of you that you all stayed with me through the session and doing the affirmations for each other. That means a lot. Okay, so everything is possible, right? When we allow this precious life, then allow this flow to happen, everything becomes so beautiful. So thank you so much, and we will all see you again next Thursday on YouTube. Meanwhile, we also go live on Clubhouse every Tuesdays, 9:30 p.m. again. So please feel free to join that too. You just need to tap onto our Facebook and the Insta page for updates on these sessions. All right. So calling it a night. Thank you, Pasana. Because yeah, the energy happened because we all, you know, we're one team today. Even I feel a lot energetic and kind of very light yet energetic. Very nice feeling. Thank you so much, people. Thank you. Have a good night. Take care. Bye.